Hi, hi everyone. Hi Jane. Hi Cynthia. Woza, woza Jimo, woza Kivu, woza Brayo. Come. This is exactly where you should be. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nyawira Mudhoni and I'm back with yet another interesting video. Guess what? Today it's gonna be interesting. Today I promise it's not as triggering because what? You know what? See the headline? It's a debate. It's gonna be a debate like parents' pressure versus my dreams. Who wins? So it's if a fight. And if it's your first time here, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tapping to watch this video. If you're a returning subscriber, Asante Sana, welcome back again. Please, please, my humble request is if you generally like the video, and if you generally dislike this video, unlike the video. Also, let me know what you think about our topic of discussions today on the comment section, and also hit that post notification. Yes, please, so that you get to be notified once I upload a new video. Like I promised, I said can cheat can die. I shall be uploading video after video after video after video, like banger after banger after banger. I'm here. Yes, I'm here back and here to stay. Yeah, so let's get straight into the videos. Okay. Whew. Parents' pressure versus your dreams. Who wins? Who's gonna win this war? Or who won in your situation? Who won? Is it your dreams that won, or is it your parents' pressure that won? That's gonna be our topic of discussion. Oh, it's a debate. What do you want? What do you want in your life? What do you want in your life? Nyawira, what have you always wanted? You know what? I don't know. I'm not so sure. Mommy, Dad, what are your expectations over me? Or those who do not understand French, I said, Mommy, Daddy, what are your expectations over my life? What kind of a question are you asking me? Of course, I want you to have a good life. This is a topic that gets so difficult to navigate between, a child and a parent. Like, you versus your parents sitting down to discuss that this is what I want for my life. Also, if you have parents that already have defined your career life, your job life, we have parents that are living their dreams through us. So if you have those kind of parents, then I'm so sorry, because it can get way more difficult. But basically, we are just talking about how it is to win, for you to live and thrive in your dreams and goals versus your parents' pressure. And I feel like it can get triggering to even assess yourself, because we have some of us who chose law because everyone thought they could make a good lawyer from how they articulated themselves or how they stood up for themselves as they were growing up. We have people who have chosen medicine for the sake of doing well in sciences, and I think medicine or this science related course will actually be the best for me. But then you get into the field and you realize, oh, I find fulfillment in doing poetry. And so basically, let's see how it goes through in our heads. Like, why? What do you want? What do you want for yourself, Nyawira? I'm not so sure with what I want for myself. Today I want this, tomorrow I want this other one. But one thing I'm sure is that I want a good life. I do not want poverty anywhere near me. But I have taken you to school. I mean, you should be in class teaching and, impacting young lives somewhere in a classroom setup. And then, yeah, I am yapping on YouTube because I believe that there's a larger audience as compared to just me being in class and in a school setup, you know, uh, creating impact in that dynamic. And then there's you, whose mom is single, the only child. Your mother has either gone through the ranks in her job, or she has gone to an extent of, organizing harambes and going to the chief for what is it called, for bursary and loans here and there. She has taken you through the engineering course, and then are there jobs? Leave alone the jobs. Internship. Are there internship spaces? No. And somewhere along the way, you think, as I am waiting on God for this path to work out, let me explore other things. And then you fall in love with painting, and here you are, so passionate about it and getting more fulfillment from your painting as compared to your engineering course. And then now you are having this conversation with your strict dad, who put you through academics and ensured that you got all A's. It can get a little bit uncomfortable. Let's see how we can navigate this conversation in the most honest way. And if you're a parent, kindly, please let me know what you think about your child, or if, of course, if you're desiring to one day be a parent, to one day become a parent, what do you think your child's goals and ambitions will be like versus what you dream for them? Most parents that, when you do this, when you study this, then you get to have this job, and then you retire. This that's a pattern that is usually there with our parents, pressure and expectations of our goals. And then there's you, who knows that you can manage your 9 to 5 and still run your event planning job, and still show up as a poet, and still do your swimming classes, and still be a coach. These all that. But I don't feel like in the first interactions of these conversations with our parents, it's like I really doubt that they even do try to bring themselves to understand what we are talking about. But also, let's not leave behind a very difficult thought to think through when such debates comes up. You find yourself asking, what who compromises what? As a parent, you're like, do I compromise my dreams over my little girl? Or as the son, you're like, do I compromise my business ideas to save my parents' relationship? Hey, but can the equation ever get balanced if one of us does not compromise? Because I feel like for our parents, it's high time that they come to the realization that we are built differently, that we are trying to live in a world where we are not caged in just one thing. Okay, we have, of course, people that thrive in one specific area, but these parents' pressure versus self goals do come from, you see, the it's either someone has been doing this particular job, and then they are navigating to something else that feels like it's not a well defined type of career or defined type of a goal. And for our parents, that is. And also, but then sometimes it is so clear that once I move from maybe 9 to 5 and start now my emceeing, it is always not so sure that this is it. But guess what? Hey, me, my generation, and people around me, we always find ourselves asking each other, like, now who does what? Do I go all in and explore what I believe in, like for myself, or do I dwell on my parents' expectations? Of course, you know that I just know that we always can tell that our parents expect us to do well in life, to live, of course, not as a burden. Is that expectation of you've been taken through school, you've been empowered to live better than them. So, but it kind of goes down to some that it's dictated on how living well looks like in the eyes of their parents, and it causes a lot of questioning on what do I really want? Is this thing that I want to do will it work? You know, will I thrive in this business? How will I navigate in this social media dancing, or name it, just name it? And it can get so difficult to see how to navigate that. But uh, as of now, kufikia sasa, where I am right now, I feel like it's something that I am trying to navigate. Like I feel like having been brought up in by a single mom who has worked herself out through loans, through bursary, through odd jobs, and to take me through education and the nurturing, just everything to do with my upbringing. I have felt this a pressure between when is it that I am doing well in life versus living my goals versus accomplishing my parents' goals over me. And it's honestly, I have no answer to all that. I'm still young. I'm still a little girl, still trying to navigate that. But I would love to know that if you're there and you have confronted your parents or your guardian in this particular topic, how does it come out? Does it come out that you are neglecting their expectations over you as you choose to chase your goals, or are they supportive? Or for me, my mom is supportive. For me, my mom is like, you know what, you know your values, you know what you believe in, just do you, and may God bless the work of your hands. She's like that. But I also do not want to leave out a huge percentage of people that I know it can get difficult to talk. I would say one thing is of course no one, not everyone is born knowing what they have come in this life to do, but it's a good place to start off, like being sure in this is the goal, this is what I this is the goal that I have for myself. And then try and have that conversations with your parents or with your guardian. Let them know that this is what you're thinking, this is what you're doing, and whether it's defined or not, just let them know. Of course, there will be those back and forth conversations. Are you sure? Really? This one is me. There will be those back and forth. But what if I feel like if you're sure about chasing uh, your own goal, you can endure that pressure, because then you will find yourself working towards mm, having steps that will help you accomplish those goals, so that then you are able. I'm not saying that we do this to show our parents, but then that pressure will push you to come up with to show up. Let me say to show up, because like we can use our parents' pressure to help us to set goals that will help us to achieve then our dreams. Does that make sense? Yeah, and if you're lucky to have that supportive parents, then you can always have these conversations. You can always look into their insights, their expectations, what they are seeing outwardly from you. And I pray that you have a genuine parent who will tell you, like, this is how I see you and this is what I think, and then you are also able to articulate what your thoughts are on the same, and somehow you are both able to support each other to accomplish family goals, if I can call them that, because I mean, my win is my parents win, and I believe it should be that way to most dynamics. Of course, I know there are those that the winning of their children feels like, I know, I know we have crazy parent child relationships, but this is to say that if you can have that conversation, have it. If you cannot, then just live live your life, like chase your dreams, chase your goals, and do not allow that pressure to take away your ambition. And then also, if it's a situation where one of us has to compromise, I also would encourage each party to think, how do they compromise their belief in a way that they will offer support to the other party without losing themselves. So if it's the child, then how can I navigate this without having to lose myself and still be able to have a healthy child parent relationship, and also mostly to the parents to find a way in such a way that they can compromise what life they have built for us, like in their heads, to accommodate the child's goals or their ambition. Find a way that you can support, as compared to just fighting and giving setbacks, and being the one person who does not believe in a child. And that way, then I feel like we have a fair judgment on the debate, that both party to assess themselves, see what do they want for the other party, and how can I support them, how can I work towards supporting them, and how can I work towards building this healthy relationship between us. I feel like that way, we shall be able to live a life of purpose, the purpose of family, healthy family dynamics, and healthy uh, purpose. Eh? Eh? Healthy family dynamics and accomplishing our purpose, or living to fulfill our purpose. Yes. That is it for today. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye. I love you. Mwah.
It's connected to you.